All right, guys, so we have some faction war content today that I can hopefully actually post. I checked my recordings a few times. However, that was after I did my shard pool video that will not be going out today because it is also fully static. So, in case you want to know what I'm talking about here, let me give you an example real quick of what this sounds like. So we're going to go back to the shard pool video I just now did. What's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing well. That's not the video I just now did. What's going on, guys? So hopefully this is fixed now. It was not fixed. The shard pool video, that was obviously just a test there. But either way, it is not working. It was not working yesterday. And there's no way I'm posting a video with 40 minutes of static terribleness, basically. So this should be a pretty quick and easy faction war today. We got Sylvan. He's going to be carrying me, so hopefully we can get this out, guys. But the shard pool video, I got super lucky and pulled more to Macabre. Just kidding. Did not want him whatsoever. Though the little bit of an issue I'm running into now is the fact that I don't have quite enough shards to pull and get the event finished to get the Fusion Rare Champion. But I will just reduce non-plus enemies. Okay, with one skill, that's fine. Sylvan can do that too. But I gotta figure out some way to get there. But the reason I was doing the video, not only for the shard pulls, but to also point out how Plarium's event organization is pretty garbage. They have a 5-star soul in the top reward for the Titan event. You can't skip this summon rush, basically, if you want any chance of actually finishing the full Titan event. And there's a 2-star soul, I think, and a 3-star soul, and then a 5-star soul. There's no 4-star soul. 4-star soul is the most valuable. I'm glad that actually worked out. 4-star soul is the most valuable, and they failed to include that, which I think is pretty nasty of them, to be honest. That should be good. They have no buffs on them. This hopefully kills everybody in one shot. Just kidding, it did not. So we'll have to restart this. To go here. Will she place? Yeah, she does. That's kind of what I thought she was going to do. Stupid Oella. Dang it. So what I'm going to have to do here is hopefully we'll just one-shot the wave. Okay, now we got continuous heals across the board. I'm going to kill this dude. Okay, I didn't actually. Wow. That's pretty impressive. Oh, great. My worst enemy's back alive. All right. Well, we're going to have to restart this one a little bit. Let's see. Do we have any strip champions here? Or block buffs, actually. Block buffs, but they're not going to be faster than my Sylvan. My Sylvan's pretty daggone fast. I don't really want to get him out of here. I want to keep him in here. So let's actually just try this again. You know how we can do this? We can just do it like this. It'll be easy. Not a problem at all. One shot. Okay, crap. A little bit of a change of plans here. Oh, dang it, Sylvan. Why are you counterattacking, dude? Relax, man. Relax. We're going to kill everybody here. Oh, my goodness. He's too strong. He's too strong. All right, let's try this again. Let's get a cooldown reset there. Maybe I could. It'd be pretty sweet if I did. Boom. Swipe. Everything's dead. We do this. Please don't counterattack him. Please don't kill him either, Sylvan. There we go. Here we go. We're looking good now. We're looking good. All right, so we just need to kill this dude now before he buffs up. Please don't buff up, dude. Please. Oh, crap. He buffed up. Yeah, I thought it was going to be an issue. All right, well, we're going to try this one more time. Maybe a few more times. Who knows? Maybe 13,000 more times. No, I'm not going to do that many. Okay, got the kill there. It's not reset into this wave. This dude's got a lot of HP, right? There we go. We didn't kill him. That's great. That is some great news. Let's do this. We got some buffs on everybody. Fantastic. All right. Well, I guess I'm going to have to put either a different nuker in here or block buff champion. Block buffs is going to be the best way to go about this. Let me see what my wife is saying real quick. She says 12:30 lunch. Sure. All right. So Mr. Archbishop Pinthroy. Where you at, buddy? Can't see because my screen is being blocked. Now, the little bit of an issue with my Sylvan being crazy insane build is that this dude's also going to have to be a pretty fast champ for this to work. So we're just going to throw him in this. We're going to put him in, I don't know, something with speed and ideally accuracy as well. Let's see. Shield set. I don't really need that. Let's do Fury boots, yeah. Yeah, do that. That's a good idea. Put some furry boots on this dude. Now, we need some accuracy. Where can we get that from? This has some accuracy. It's a piece I think I was questioning yesterday if I was going to use it or not. This piece also has some speed and some accuracy as well. It's a pretty cool little spread of stats there. There's some double speed. We need 300 speed with him, basically. 300 plus speed, which I'm not going to be able to slack on the gear. We don't really need accuracy chestplate, I guess. We can go with really anything. Gotta go priority stats, speed here, a little bit higher. Flat HP, yeah, sure, I'll go with that. That's a great idea. Let's go with another flat HP chestplate, can I? I got flat HP all over the place. Flat HP, flat defense, doesn't really matter. They're basically the same thing. Oh no, the perfect build was there and the daily quest messed me up. All right, let's try this again. For this 6-star Archbishop, what are we gonna do? Let's go Brimstone for him. I don't know if you guys would you want to see a World's Strongest Archbishop Pinthroid? Let me know. If that's a thing you'd be interested in, make it happen. I just got a feeling he's not going to be somebody who I can really, you know, really use that well in the arena. Let's see, Feral. We used what piece? It's saying it's equipped already. It's take it off? No, it was never even on. Oh my goodness, Plarium, you're killing me here. What's going on? Let's go back to Faction Wars for a second. This was going to be a smooth, easy day, but Plarium's turning it into a... Actually, not. I guess it's not them. I guess it's completely just me, actually. I'll do that. Now, I'm not going to be able to do this without the buffs being placed. So let's do Archbishop. Click past him. Now, we're going to try to go back to the Feral stuff. We're going to go medium priority on the speed, high priority on the accuracy. Please tell me it's still equipped to him. Take it off? Yeah. Now let's put it back on. Okay. Let's take it off. Oh my goodness. What's going on here, Plarium? Where's this piece? Put it on. Yeah, we got it. We got the piece equipped. There's a quad roll attack percentage. Can I rework this? No, I can't. Why do I have that? Double speed. Speed. Okay, here we go. I think those were the pieces that I had. And the pair of boots that I had were Fury boots or something because they were just a mismatched set with some extra HP. So this can basically just be a mismatched piece here. Let's go with something I won't very likely use. That's interesting. Let's use that. It's not going to be used a Stone Cleaver set like that. Nah, it's not going to be used on anybody. That's a nuking set, not this stuff. Okay, 269. So we can go speed. Priority set speed. I don't want nothing crazy for him. He just needs to be faster than Siegfried, which is a little bit of a challenge. That's still not going to be fast enough. We're going to squeeze a little bit more from this shield. Let's see. Let's go for this shield. Provoke set. I may actually use that. Let's go this one. 5-star impulse. That's fine. All right, so drop the Phoenix. Throw him in. And now he can place block buffs. We don't need to do on this first wave, but he does have the block buffs there. The first wave will be fine. We'll just go ahead and kill everything, hopefully. No continuous heals. Oh, my goodness. We got a continuous heal up. That's okay, though. Oh, he gets a shield, too, but we'll just destroy that. Watch this be the one time where he just resets his stuff. All that work for nothing. All that shenanigans for nothing. And he's faster than the dude anyways. All right, that was a little bit goofy, guys. That was a little bit goofy. Siegfried was still faster. Oh, 500,000 silver. Oh my, that's so exciting. So exciting. All right, manipulate buff or debuff duration 30 plus times. Do we have a buff extender here? Other effects, positive effects. Increase buff duration. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Yeah, Oella can do that. Of course she can. She's a beast. She can do that? What does she do it on? Increase the duration of all ally buffs. How did I not realize that? What in the world? Hey, you learn something new every once in a while. All right, so increase buff durations. Increase buff durations. Boom, dropped. And let's continue dropping them. Basically because I need to reset the skills. I could have saved Imic's skill reset for a little bit later. Doesn't really matter. I think we'll be fine as it is. Elva, obviously, if you just have one buff champion, just put the blessings, the masteries on them that increase, has a chance to make their buff duration extended. That'll be fine. That's all you need to do for these. These missions are really, these conditions are very easy. Which honestly seems like they made this pretty easy today. The ball stage may be difficult, but to be honest, I feel like Shadowkin has some good champions. Oh no, Sylvan Watchers. I feel like it has some good champions in general. Definitely one of the more powerful factions. Let's go get a kill here. Maybe eventually. Boom, she's dead. And is he about to die? He's almost dead. There we go. All right. Do that. And boom. All right. No problem. We're done, right? Sweet. So we may be done with this entire faction war video in 20 minutes. Can I do that? Can I get the whole thing done in 20 minutes? That would be crazy. Even with those shenanigans that happen. Clear the stage in 150 turns. This is going to be the Protector with the revive, the counterattacks when allies are hit. Okay, so some things that are not going to be so great. But Daithi is going to be very good here. Let's actually throw him in here. Do I have... Is he still built? He should be, yeah. We have 2 Daithis built, actually. So I could put both of them in. They're both going to do great. We have Ruella, who's also a very good, powerful, epic champion. Ruella, this one's kind of slow. Good damage, though. But I think Ruella is definitely a better champion to be built faster. Claydna, I need to get her built up and actually like using her in this content. Saoirse, a pay-to-win champion, but not that great. But Alil is really going to be the champion to just do this work for me. So we'll leave the champs like this. This will be fine. We'll basically just A1 this part. Let Daithis drop the waves, basically. Daithi's a very good champion, though. If you don't got one built, go ahead and build one. I'm glad that Seer didn't try to nuke me. That would have been a little bit unfortunate, wouldn't it? So we got 150 turns to clear this. Smack the Uko. We don't need to do the increased attack. It could be cool, but we don't really need it. Why is he never getting a turn? What the heck? What's going on here? Is he naked? What's he got the speed of a sloth? It's kind of crazy. He smacks hard, though. I guess that's really all that it matters. Okay, turn meter boost. Big hit on the boss. So removes all dead allies from the game. Revives them with 50% HP and turn meter. Berserk. We played this a few days ago. I can kill these minions, but he will heal if I kill the minions. So I can just ignore them and go for the boss. We'll switch forms and do the Stone Skin, Taunt, and everything. We have plenty of continuous heals. We got some good revive champs here, obviously. Not really sure how we just healed up there. Or how he healed before his turn. Maybe he took a turn, just got feared. I'm not sure. We're healing the boss there as well. We'll cleanse those fears. Let's do single target stuff. It's really all it's going to be is just do single target. I should have brought Ruella here, honestly, because she would have done the decreased defense. I think a weaken too, right? Turn meter boost on everybody. Big hit. Actually, very glad I didn't kill him. That would have been kind of bad if I killed him, honestly. If I would have killed the boss, then I basically would have been stuck with 1 stars. So this is going to be increased attack, increased accuracy. Don't really need that. Ruella definitely would have been better here because Ruella would have actually placed good debuffs up. Where none of these champions just aren't really doing that. So we can buff up this. It doesn't really matter. He does have decreased defense. It's just if I hit him, they're going to heal, which I guess it's fine. Get the decreased defense up and I kill him, right? Yeah, that's something I could have done a long time ago, actually. So we're good here, aren't we? A little kind of just carried me there. But could have used Diethy's at the beginning. I guess I was thinking that the heal from the boss was going to be more significant. But counterattacks whenever an ally is attacked, heals that ally. Oh, heals that ally by 5%. For some reason, I was getting confused and thinking the allies were going to heal him. But no, it heals the ally, so it doesn't even matter. That's fine. The Diethy's, decreased defense. This will be fine. Ruella, I was thinking with this skill, decreased defense weaken, would definitely made Alil's nuking job a little bit easier. Either way, not a big deal. Beat the stage with all champions alive at all times. This is always a pretty annoying stage to deal with. But a champion like a champion like Emic is going to be very good here. Let's see, 160. Oh my god, that's why. 97 plus 64. So we'll use the cruelty one, and then we'll throw in the Emic. So Emic will make this pretty smooth. We don't have to worry about the dwarf shenanigans at the end, so no strip things needed. Alil doing some good damage. We'll have him give the same buffs that Erbaeus already gave to him, but now he can just be pretty cool and give them back to himself, I guess. Kill a few champs, maybe. There we go. Whoa. That's quite a bit of damage there. Quite a bit of damage. We do have Creodans who could have just froze the whole wave, though, so if you need more control, just throw in Creodan. He's an amazing champion, or Cryodan, however you say his name. We do got to make sure all these champions stay alive at all times, though. So I guess Revival and Death's not going to even count for anything either. Let's just go ahead and get this thing out of there. That's a little bit of a scary situation there. That could have been rough. Do some buff steals. Crixie is not going to kill me. Hellcat's going to make my patience. He's just going to hurt that. We'll just decrease defense and hopefully kill some of them. Nope, not quite. Do got block buffs. Apparently doesn't matter that much. We do have some buff strips, though, we can use. Okay. That Kandrafon's hitting kind of hard. Oh. Alright, Diethy, we need you to get some figured out here, buddy. Get some stuff figured out. Kill the Kandrafon. Good job, good job. And now we kill this champion. And the block damage over here, we just let her run it out. Because she's not gonna kill my Diethy, right? Ain't no way. May have to have him just snipe that down. There we go. Now this is where things could get a little bit weird. We do have to have Emic do this taunt here for sure. Rotos may proc his passive. Thank goodness he didn't kill my Diethy. That would have been pretty upsetting. Go place the unkillable. And then place decreased defense. Block actives was pretty massive on that Siphy. Very cool. This can definitely be a tough stage, I'm sure. Keeping all champions alive with stuff like this is difficult. But like I said, you do have Creodan, who will make this a lot easier. Okay, another hit on Siphy. Cool. Okay, well, we need one more. Unfortunately, we need one more. Okay. Everybody's alive at all times. There we go. We're good. But yeah, Creodan. I'm trying to think of other control champions and Sylvan Watchers. We can go check real quick. We got a barrel, though. It's kind of cool for the champion training. Got some more forging stuff coming up very soon. Very, very, very neat. We're going to go see real quickly what other stuff Sylvan Watchers has as for control. So debuffs, provoke. Let's check everything. Okay, good. Doesn't Dudan have some kind of provoke, or is it just this taunt? Freeze. Oh my gosh, tons of this dude. Why do I have I mean, I know why. Because the Prism Crystal event a while back. Stuns. Okay, we're not going to use him. Fears. Okay. So really, if you have Creodan, if you don't, I can send you one. Or a +4. It doesn't really matter. If I could, I would. But he's a great champion to freeze the waves. Control him very well. He's good for Fire Knight too. So best of luck, guys. Let me know if you got stuck on anything. The ball stage could be one that's going to be difficult for some, I'd say. But overall, I think this was a pretty easy day. Even without Sigfrind, Sacred Order has some other decent legendary nuker options. You have Astralon, who's good. You have He-Man, of course. Cupidus, which He-Man's a paid champion. You have Wixwell, keep you alive. Venus plus Cupidus, a combo. And then for the epics, we have Finax, Deacon, Inquisitor Shamel. Sacred Order is a very strong faction in general. So best of luck, guys. Thank y'all for watching. Appreciate it. I'm going to get back to recording some more content because unfortunately that shard pull video was ruined because of the static. I hate it. Take it easy, guys.